Okay, so Dunkey was banned from League of Legends for what Riot has deemed to be toxic behavior. And while I can't necessarily defend Dunkey, because when you tell someone that they are a fucking worthless, brain dead scumfuck pile of trash, mental dick face that should be gunned down in the street like the degenerate you are, then you're probably not going to be receiving much sympathy. And I say that even though I do believe that the person he was playing with needed to be reprimanded. At least that was my interpretation from the clips that he put up. Now, this to me is a case of it's not what you said, but how you said it. Because if someone on your team was dying like they had a date with the Grim Reaper and probably costing your team the game, then I'd imagine that most of us would have had a hard time saying, "Excuse me, good sir, but your plays are trash, and me and my compatriots here would really appreciate it if you would stop sucking like your mother on weeknights." Yes. Look, we all have been on the internet long enough to understand how people on it are. They are crash, harsh, and unforgiving, like the world that we live in. The sad thing, though, is that the guy Dunkey was raging on was probably dying on purpose. And that sucks immensely. Because League isn't going to ban you for logging in and ruining the game for four other players. I mean, it's not exactly easy for someone like you or me to win ranked matches because, well, most of us suck ass at League. Hell, most of us will never even make it out of bronze or silver. And the ones that do so off the back of better players. And the best thing we can do all game is run, hide, and try not to die. Because as much as we want to look like a pro, trying to look pro in matches will probably get us killed. Hey, I'm gonna teleport into the enemy team with my Lee Sin and kick them into my own team. Oops, I missed. And I died. So what? So what if I only died? So not only did I feed, but that 5v5 has now turned into a 4v5. And don't get mad at me because I'm right there with you. I'm not as good as the pro players like Wild Turtle or Double Lift. Hell, I'm not even close to being Dyrus, and he spent the last year giving out ELO like he's running a charity. You want to know how I play League now? I play in bot matches with my friends. And all we do is talk about the next time I'm going to come over for a barbecue before the cold season starts. So yeah, if my non-playing ass went into the ranked matches, which I'll never do, and I started feeding like a soup kitchen, then I'm probably going to be told even worse things than what Dunkey got banned for. But even saying that, I still agree with Riot choosing to ban him. Those are the rules, and he broke them. I'm sorry. But I think that it does benefit the company to have him make content, because he appeals to a certain demographic of players. Yes, it's probably the frustrated, angry, need a good laugh, and usually toxic players. But that's not Dunkey's fault. That's not even Riot's fault. That's humanity's fault, because humanity is often filled with shit, and they're looking for ways to express it. So the more people that play your game, then the more people that are going to be flinging shit your way. And about that toxicity in League of Legends, that's not going to go away just because of a few bans. Why? Because the game is too damned big and too damned accessible. League is a free-to-play game, and people have multiple accounts and will continue to have multiple accounts. I mean, what is it now? 20, 30, 40 million people that play League of Legends now. You are not going to weed anything out of a statistic that damn big. And since his League videos usually pop into the millions of views mark, then guess what? That is your player base, Riot. Those are your players watching those videos. The League community is supporting his toxic content probably more than any other League channel on YouTube. This is a great example of the free market. People watch what they want. People support what they want. And to those of you that might be surprised about Dunkey getting banned, don't be. Riot has been making some interesting things happen in the last year. From league suspensions of pro players and coaches to drug testing its players now. This is just another thing to add to the list of Riot being Rito. But if there's one thing that I do think is a little bit of a dick move by Riot, it's that Dunkey emailed them to ask to have his account temporarily reinstated so that he could finish up one last league video. And they responded with three simple words: "Nope, you're toxic." And that just seems a little bit unforgiving. Remember, the man has serviced the league community for almost half a decade, and you are, in essence, denying your own league community one last video from a well-known and well-loved content maker. And that just seems like a slap in the face to the league community itself. Oh well, that's enough of me talking. The only reason I started playing League of Legends anyway was in hopes that I could one day get a date with Box. Damn, that man is attractive. I swear, if this world would have left them alone for another 10,000 years, then the Asians would end up becoming the Asari from Mass Effect, just a species of extremely attractive asexual fembots. Damn it, no man should be this attractive. It confuses my penis. Anyway, I'm out. You know me, I'm off to work. Thank you for listening, and take care.